the concepts that we talked about. Listen, to tell everybody that this was an easy year would be false. It wasn't easy for me, it wasn't easy for a lot of people. However, the choice is that we lived it and we survived, and now we get to celebrate a little bit. I had some time to go through some of the old episodes of the Shout Out Show. And let me tell you something. I laughed at myself. I was horrible the first show. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what? But it's funny because you guys rode with me. You rode with me. That first Shout Out Show, we had 244 viewers. I don't know why. It was never announced. It was never advertised. But that just tells you how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala works. How? Now, let me break this down for you as well. It didn't happen by myself. We have people who called the Shout Out Show, Shout Out Soldiers, the Shout Out Family, and they came here and they were dedicated. When I say a dedicated group of viewers, believers, and supporters, I had it. All the way from Reed to my dad to people overseas, Sister Rabia, Sister Ika, my main man Sajid. We had that kind of love and appreciation. And you know what? I will stand here and tell you, I'm emotional about it almost. I really, really appreciate the fact that people just don't want to come and hang. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It sounds like that quote from that famous book. But you know what? We made it fun times. Even though we did it, it's almost like watching an almanac, like a video almanac. The day Ahmaud Arbery was shot, George Floyd, the verdict, the insurrection, just good things that happened. I mean, it was like that, and I can say, I don't know if I've ever been able to think of myself being involved that way and being involved with a crew. Now, I want to give a special shout out to Sister Satana. Sister Satana, we appreciate you on the Shout Out Show. Family appreciates you for everything you do. The big things, the small things. We want to shout out our sponsors. I want to give a shout out, of course, to BeFinanciallyIndependent.com. I want to give a shout out to our first sponsor, Tarifa Attar. I also want to give a shout out to our Ramadan 30 for 30 sponsor, who is, you know what I'm talking about, Bayan Islamic Graduate. You guys got to watch me actually graduate on the Shout Out Show. And I'm going to fix it up somehow. I see how Sister Tana's on that edit. I'm going to fix it up somehow so you guys can come to the graduation and hang out with me. You know what? Because my victory is your victory. All right? So I want to take a moment and I want to actually bring something in. I think this is actually pretty funny. I'm going to switch my camera. I actually want to go to the first time we actually did the Shout Out Show. Now, we weren't slick and we weren't sophisticated, but it sure was funny. So give me a minute, brothers and sisters. Let me bring this in for you. Because you guys are going to enjoy this one. I know I enjoyed it. Because sometimes you're not that good. Hold on, man. We got Sister Satana saying, oh, Mike was off. Had to bring it. Boy, I'm telling you, every day is something, isn't it? Okay. So let me pull this together real quick. And before I do, let me switch the microphones. We're still working on our audio, brothers and sisters, so bear with me, please. Let me switch the microphones. We're still working on our audio, brothers and sisters, so bear with me, please. Let me switch the microphones. We're still working on our audio, brothers and sisters, so bear with me, please. Let me switch the microphones. We're still working on our audio, brothers and sisters. So, something is very wrong. Something is very wrong on the Shout Out Show. I don't know what's going on, but just bear with me. Something's wrong. Some kind of a delay, brothers and sisters. So before that, let's go to the comment section. Satanic, let's see who we got today on the Shout Out Show. On the phone. Hello, family. This is one of our Shout Out Show queens. Of course, this is Sister Reed, the craft services director, the dietitian for the Shout Out Show. If you think I look good, it's because I eat good. And when I eat good, it's usually from her table. Reed, glad to have you on the show. Big shout outs. Big shout outs to Reed and the Chase family. Thank you guys for being supporters for so many years. Thank you. And we hope to see you travel safely coming home as well. My little brother, Johnny L. Thomas, who's doing amazing things. Hey, brother, I appreciate that thing on statehood. I read that. Man, we'll have a conversation about that soon, inshallah. Listen, brother, you being on the shout out show, beloved, is almost like us going down the road in Illinois, going to those really horrible one nighters I used to do for not a whole lot of money. But I'll tell you this, I wouldn't take them all back because you and I got to hang out, man. We had fun in those days. These are situations, they were so fun in those days. And when we're in our older ages now, in our 50s, we can sit back and laugh and tell those stories to our kids. All right. And big shout out to the Thomas family. Sister Santiago, who is a definite supporter of the Shout Out Show. Great, sister. I hope everything is going well. Dua's still going for your aunt. Dua's for you, too. Taking care of your aunt is not easy. So we want you to recognize that your body has rights, too. And may Allah bless you for taking care of your aunt. Okay? Good to see you. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Aika. Oh, by the way, everybody, Sister Aika's birthday is today. In U.S. time, it was yesterday in Indonesian time. So make sure we give her a big birthday. She said she's 21 years old now. She's legal to drink juice. Legal to drink juice. Happy birthday, Sister Ika. God bless you. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who else we got here? Adam Khan in the house. How you not going to have a 1 year anniversary without Adam Khan? Adam Khan is like my Canadian sidekick. Whenever we do shows, it's always good to see this brother. Adam, you've been a good friend off the shout out show, on the shout out show, man. I appreciate you. May Allah continue to bless you and your family, brother. And may we have another year, all of us, another year we can kick back and enjoy it. So maybe next year, somebody do 365 times 2. So maybe when we do show number 730, we could all just kick back and have a nice time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. This is our Canadian ambassador to the show, Altaf Rashid, my main man. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. He said, congrats, this is a milestone. This is exactly how a milestone SOS is supposed to go. Yes, it's supposed to have some technical difficulties. Every show we try to do, the 300th show, the 1 year show, the Mother's Day show, the 100th anniversary show, we always, some always have. I think that's a lot of saying, be humble. Be humble. Altaf, man, I appreciate you, brother. You are a soldier, man. You are on time, disciplined. That's why you are the Canadian ambassador to the show. Like I said, your money is good here in the United States. Whatever it is in Canada, I'm going to give it to you in the U.S. If it's $1 there, it's $1 here. That's your main man talking to you. Thank you so much, man, for riding with us. Who we got next? Oh, you coming home now. Stop speeding, Ree. Stop speeding. Your house is still going to be there. I'll check. Stop speeding. Happy birthday to Sister Ika. You getting love, Sister Ika. Getting love. Who else we got here? Thank you, sister. Anytime. All right. And we have some Sister Satana. She's throwing it out here. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Juma Mubarak and Ramadan Mubarak. Happy first year. It's a team effort, everybody. It's a team effort. So, sister, thank you so much. I gave you, I tried to give you a very nice shout out and acknowledgement. I don't know how much of it got garbed up by the sound, but the intention was there. There's no shout out show, brothers and sisters, without Sister Satana. Remember that. Who has suffered greatly to see the show grow and advance and improve. Oh, shout out to Sister Ika. Happy birthday. Sister Ika says she's 21 and holding. 21 and holding. All right. Oh, there you go. It's okay to communicate, everybody. Just keep it positive. Who else we got? Yeah, well, it's the shout out show anniversary. Listen, so I thought it'd be funny, brothers and sisters, that I could show you the first couple minutes of the shout out show. Now, the funny part about this, if there's a funny part, the funny part about this is, you didn't know how it was going to work out, right? You didn't really know how it was going to work out. All you could do is kind of hope. And, hope is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing. But, I was really happy that when we started the show, we had this concept. And the concept was we were going to give it a shot. No money, no advertisers. We didn't know who was going to show up to the party. It's almost like I'm gonna have a restaurant. I'm gonna serve this kind of food, and we have no idea it's gonna come. But you know what? Every day we try to cook up something special on the Shout Out Show. Big shout out to my pops too, and I want to give a shout out to all my aunts and all my uncles who encouraged me to be an entrepreneur, dream. If there's anything you can get from the Shout Out Show, people, it's like, don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind, say what's on your heart. I know a lot of people. A lot of people thought it was gonna be like a total comedy show, and I was gonna do jokes every day. We had some good laughs, but life isn't like that. And I thought what was really funny about, not necessarily funny, but really unique about the Shout Out Show, you kind of get a view into my mind and how I think a little bit. Everything isn't funny, but it's interesting. You guys kind of look at it from my perspective, and I pull things. And I'm not afraid to say, I pull things from you too. Some of you have extremely unique perspectives. So let's have a laugh. Because I didn't always look this good. Yeah, I did. All right, look. Let's look at the first Shout Out Show. I'm going to run it actually from the beginning. If you don't guys mind, and I say running from the beginning, the audio was bad. We had limited graphics. At the time, we thought it was dope, but it's, you probably look at it, ooh, what is Breach doing? Because you've been spoiled by the advancement. But you know what? I looked at the show, and this is what I took from the show. I was trying hard to create something of value. I don't know exactly the value of this show, but I know the value of the people that come on the show. So therein lies the beginning of the Shout Out Show. People, have a look, have a laugh. Episode 1 of the Shout Out Show, starring yours truly, Preacher Moss. Whoa, what's going on here? Somebody is messing up. Hold on a minute here, brothers and sisters. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay, we got a major problem. Got a major problem. So, the first year anniversary show has taped over the first actual show from the Shout Out Show. So I don't think I'll be able to watch it because what we actually have is a copy of the show that you're actually watching. All 3 minutes of it. Okay, this is a royal mess. Don't know what happened, but hold on a minute, brothers. I'm going to try again. Make dua for me. Nope, it is not there. But I am not going to be deterred. So what I was saying was, you know what was really cool? It's just the fact that you tried something. Not really worried about if it worked or not. Not really tied into, the technical aspects of it. You really want to see if something works and if it has legs. That's all it really comes down to. Does it work? Does it have legs? And will people like it? So, I'm still not getting it. Nope, something totally wrong happened. Yeah, buddy. Technology. See what happens when you get all hyped up about technology, people, and then it doesn't work out for you? Isn't that life? Isn't that life? I had this whole thing I was going to show, the first episode of the Shout Out Show. I had it queued up, and all of a sudden, something happened, and everything is going to the anniversary. So I can't even bring it up. I am hotter than fish grease right now. I have no idea why it's not working, but you know what? Allah knows best. Allah knows best. I'm not going to trip out on it. Anybody got any comments? What's one of your favorite shows from the Shout Out Show? Anybody? I think one of the best shows, of course, was the Mother's Day show. How many people think the Mother's Day show was pretty good? Okay, all right. I guess nobody. I'll give you guys a little background about the Shout Out Show. In fact, let me ask, Tony, you still there? Okay. The Mother's Day show. Here's why the Mother's Day show was funny.
Hey there. Hey there.
Hey.
Alaikum.
Come on. Yeah, I was waiting for you to jump on here. I don't know what happened. I had the show, the first show queued up, and I cannot find it now.
But you know that's par for the course. It's like the 100 shows, the 200 shows, the 300 shows.
Yeah, okay. Nobody told my mom that it went bad on the one year anniversary.
All had technical difficulties.
And you know what? And YouTube will not let it come up.
YouTube is there.
YouTube is the devil. YouTube is the devil. IG is the devil. They took Minister Farrakhan's IG.
Well, congratulations
on the Aunt Maxine. I sponsored from BeFinancialIndependent.com. Again, that's BeFinancialIndependent.com. If you don't have a computer and you're living in the Stone Age, pick up the phone and call 1-800-679-3175. 1-800-679-3175. You know, the Mother's Show day was funny. The Mother's Day show was funny. I'm going to tell you why. We tried everything we could to make sure my mom would be good to go. You know, they said that you're echoing a little bit. Satana?
I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. Maybe you won't echo then. The reason why the Mother's Day show was so funny was because we tried everything we could that my mother would have a computer, because she was like, my computer don't work. So I called my brother Rick. Rick, he goes, I got you. I'm going to take a computer over there. Do you understand what I'm saying? He said he takes a computer over there, sets it all up. He says, this is all you got to do. Hit this button. All my mom had to do was hit this link. I'm like, it can't be messed up. It gets messed up. My mom had all of her head like, where's Waldo? Like, looking over the computer. And she had these glasses. I'm like, where you get these reading glasses? Like, she's a reading glasses-aholic. You know, and all I could do was kind of laugh, because it was like, anybody that has their parents and they get older, some people stick with technology. Some people don't stick with technology. My mom knows technology. Let's just say she doesn't practice. Now, let me tell you this. I'm the same way. I am not a technology guy. I have to be pushed into technology. So we're a lot the same. You know what I'm saying? We're a lot the same. But the funny part is, when her technology doesn't work, 9.9 times out of 10, it's funny. My Aunt Maxine is on the show. Let me tell you about technology. My Aunt Maxine is on the show. When my Aunt Maxine stayed with my mom, my mom had some health issues. She moved in, God bless her. May Allah reward her. So I would go on the road and I would come back and check these out. I would come check out the family, right? I come back one time. True story. I don't hear anything, but I see the light from the TV. I don't hear anything, but I hear the light from the TV. And I'm like, what is going on? And they're like, hey, they welcome me home. And something that's not right. And what's right is the TV is on, but the sound's not on. The sound had gone out. These two, instead of telling me we need another TV, were watching news and movies in closed captions. My mom had some glasses on this big, looking at the screen like this. And they were in the dark. I was like, I laughed all the way to Best Buy. I'm not even going to lie. The guy was like, can I help you? I just laughed for like 5 minutes. I was like, you don't know what I have to deal with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, Satana, Altaf has hooked us up with the first episode. Can you? I don't even know how to do it now. I don't think I can copy his thing.
I just emailed you.
Perfect. Which email? AOL? I'm not ashamed of AOL, brothers and sisters. AOL needs me. Okay, let's just get the AOL needs me. I'm their last client. But it hasn't come in yet. I didn't even want to say it hasn't come in yet. They'd be like, because you got AOL. So let me pull this up and do what I do. Thank you, Altaf. See, man, I got some ballers on the team. Let me put this in the space here. We're all going to get out and do that. Here we go. Okay. I'm actually going to rewind it. Courtesy of Altaf. Thank you again, sir. Saved the show. So shout out to Adam Ali who did our first opening. Because I think the first show we just turned it on and that was it. And you know, you want to dress a show up. So I really appreciate that. So hold on a moment. I'm going to get it straight here now. I'm dangerous. Don't mess with me, people. All right. This is the first episode of the Shout Out Show. We're not going to watch all of it, but you can see I made just a few changes. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we did with that curtain. And we're off. First of all, I couldn't find. All right. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak for those who are still fasting. I don't know what Arabic is for what time is Maghrib. Listen, I'm your host, Preacher Moss. This is the first inaugural show of the Shout Out Show. We are in a special period. I know it's coronavirus time and all of that. It has nothing to do with this show except for a couple things. One has to do with production because normally I wanted to have a bunch of skits. However, it doesn't matter. We are here. We are on our way. And for this Ramadan period, the show is going to be a little bit smaller, about 25 to 30 minutes. Now, I just want to thank everybody for coming because it's a crazy time, crazy president. And I don't want to get into the president too much. I hope nobody went out and tried to clean themselves up with disinfectant. But you know, the funny thing was when I heard that, I'm not gonna lie to you. When he said you could clean yourself up with Lysol, for a minute, I laughed. But any like black person over like 50, remember those home remedies you had to have when you were a kid? Because there was somebody watching them going, that boy Donald Trump is crazy. You can't kill nothing with no Lysol. But Pine Sol will take care of cancer.
So, so we got some people in the queue. Brother Simon, Ramadan Mubarak to you. Ramadan Kareem, Sister Loretta, Ramadan to you as well. Ramadan Mubarak to you as well. Listen, tell all your friends and family about the Shout Out Show. The way we're going to work it out is throughout the month, we're going to try and do 30 for 30. That's 30 for 30, and then we're going to switch over and we're going to make this a late night show like we thought we were going to. People, if you have any comments, I'm still working in the comments section. Hold on a moment. Well, I'll work out the comments later. But, however, I want to thank everybody for coming. The last part of this show, though, I like for people to shout out, some people who are doing good things. Might be family members, might be family members, might be first responders, because this is really trying to keep it positive for Ramadan. Now, I know this was the first day of Ramadan for everybody.
Quit!
But I'm not going to lie.
Just do one show!
The usual thing that happens in the annual run-up to Ramadan moon sighting, I'm gonna give some credit that we actually started. Most of us started at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it was gonna start tomorrow because that's how I am. But my point in saying that is, Ramadan is a special time of year, and this time we need it. I know we got a lot of stuff going on with COVID. I mean, I think the logic is missing a little bit with the COVID virus because priorities. I don't know if it's me, but priorities seem to be messed up in terms of essential business. Like we really need to rename what essential business is because they closed the mosque, they closed the churches, they closed the beaches, but they left the liquor store and the golf course is open.
A year later, I'm wearing the same hat. Alhamdulillah, I'm consistent. Sister Tada, what was your favorite show?
Am I still echoing?
No, you're all right.
Okay.
Rhea will let you know if you're echoing.
She will. Thank you,
Rhea, if she echoing, Rhea's like, I'm speeding.
Definitely to our special guests. We definitely need to shout them out because they all brought something. Definitely information.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The show. So shout out to all of them.
Yeah. Who we had? Imam Zaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sister Aisha. Yeah, Sister Furman.
Right.
We had Sister Khadijah.
Mm-hmm.
We had Brother Umar.
Mm-hmm.
We had Hussam.
The sister. She was gonna start her name, but she was gonna stay outside all night.
Oh, Sister Rakia.
Yes, Sister Rakia.
We had,
and then
we had Sister Trey Moore, Sister Sylvia.
Yes.
We had Atala, Shahid.
Yes.
Shahid and
from Care.
We had Rufus and Jenny.
Rufus and Jenny. How could I forget? Oh my God! Sorry, guys.
All right, you're echoing. You're fired.
I'm going out. All right.
So look, brothers and sisters, I really appreciate it. I thought about doing something big for 365 for 1 year. But then I really thought about people. And when I say thinking about people, there are people that when I started the Shout Out Show, they were there. And this year they're not here anymore. Allah called them home, and I don't question that will or that logic. People are here for a certain amount of time for a certain reason or reasons. So I want to actually give a shout out to Big Brother Reginald Kitchen, my big brother. Miss you, the Kitchen family, Big Ben George, Little George. Hold on a moment, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, I got to call that brother back. Getting old. We're getting old. Just life, man. Life. I mean, doing the show, you have to live your life once the show is over. Once the computer's cut off, once the lights are down. And a lot of things happened. There were a lot of challenges. Just like a lot of challenges for everybody on the show, to finances, to health, to just uncertainty about politics, to, really, question issues about justice, fairness, equality. We had so many challenges, so many things thrown our way. And it's 365 days. Like I said, the show is like an archive of that. We should just sell 365 episodes for whatever and let people know every day that this is what we're thinking about. We talk about things like creativity. We talk about things like cognitive surplus. We talked about things, one of my favorite shows was white supremacists, serial killers, and dollar stores, which I really liked. And it was just, this whole this whole opportunity to just be creative. To be creative and be able to have a community. And the Shadow Show is a community. So for all of you, everybody who's ever come on the show, everybody that peeked your nose in and didn't come on the show, didn't get in the comment section, gave a thumbs up, let me say that I appreciate you. Doing something for a year is difficult. The only thing I can remember that was kind of difficult for a year was doing the fast of Dawood and fasting every other day. And that was probably easier than that because I didn't have to be creative doing it. But I want to say this, and I'm going to let everybody go back to their lives. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate your essence. I appreciate your support. That 30 minutes, it's not 30 minutes, brothers and sisters. If you take, if you take 30 minutes, I got a calculator. Look, you take 30 minutes and you multiply that by 365 days. That's 10,950 minutes. You divide that by 60 minutes. Oh, I didn't divide it, I multiplied it. So you divide that by 60 minutes. That is 182 and a half hours of time. Of your time and my time. And we got to spend it together. So let me say this. As we move forward from show number 365, because there'll be a show number 366, inshallah. And I do emphasize inshallah, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that what I did, the number one we thought we were going to do, we didn't know. That'd be a lie. We said, hey, we'll do one. We did 3, 4, 30 for 30. And from 30 for 30, we went and did 365 shows. So, all praise is due to Allah, but all praise is due to you people. The people that contributed. The Maxine BKs who said, you know what? I'm going to support my nephew's show and be financially independent. And I pray and I make dua to be financially independent. It's successful, wildly successful. Why? Because it's financing. It's people getting an opportunity to lift themselves up out of their finances and have some mobility in life, to do things, to go to schools, to buy homes, to buy cars, to send the kids to colleges. It's so important. It is the essence of the American dream. So to be financially independent, I appreciate you. Again, I'm going to give a shout out to Bayan Islamic Graduate School. And I want to also give a shout out to Muhammad Ali. I want to give a shout out to Muhammad Ali. I only met him twice in my life. One as a child and one as a man. And who knew that through his generosity and his connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I would wind up being able to go to school and achieve and earn a master's in Islamic education. Brothers and sisters, I tried other master's programs. I didn't finish. But this one was different. I had to finish. I had the blessings of the champion. And Muhammad Ali, he puts pressure on you. When he says he's the greatest in Allah. He's the greatest in my life in terms of a lot of things. And I don't mean greater than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm not saying that. The example, brothers and sisters. for everything he went through. You know what? In my toughest times of trying to pursue and earn this masters, you know what? In my toughest times, I said, this is nowhere near what Muhammad Ali went through. And I got inspired. So to the Ali family, Sister Lonnie Ali, his wife, who actually co-signed on me getting the scholarship. Thank you. Mamie Ali and all the other Ali children. May Allah bless you and continue to bless you. And I want to give a shout out to Tarifa Altar, our first sponsor. I made the ad. And when I said, I smell good. And we showed that ad at the end. So I want to give a shout out to Jordan Richter. Jordan Richter, we appreciate you. Nah, there's a whole lot of people I give shout outs to. My mom, my dad, mom, dad, wife, daughter, in-laws, relatives. You can give a shout out to everybody you want to give a shout out to. But this is a celebration about you. This is a celebration about you, the people. Because you know what? It's the people that make the show. Everybody here brings their own personality, their own set of core values, and I love it. And you don't know what it is to sit in front of this computer and be able to pull people, their core values and things you said last week or you said a year ago, and have really fun and robust conversations about it. It doesn't happen like that. And we pray that it continues to happen. And I also pray that it spawns other shows like this, where people are trying to make sure that the narrative of the community is being told. And we're supporting brothers and sisters. We're supporting our kids. We're supporting our elders. And we're getting them right information, correct information. Some of the subject matter on the Shout Out Show was different. The S.O.S. subject matter was a little bit different. Some days I went off. I remember Muslims in blackface. That was a hard show, but it was honest. That being said, we grew. And I hope moving forward, we continue to grow. I'm Preacher Moss. This is a Shout Out Show, episode 365. Signing out. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak. See you tomorrow. Hey everybody, this is your brother Preacher Moss. Listen, I hope that you enjoyed your Shout Out Show experience. We'll be back with the next show, the next Shout Out Show. A simple ask before you go, please help your brother out. Click that subscribe button, click that notify button, and I'll see you again on this side of the microphone. You probably wonder what that smell is. That's me. I smell good. And the reason I smell good is because I use oils from Tarifa Altar. So I'm not saying you can't smell good. I'm not even saying you stink. I'm saying you have the opportunity to smell exquisite. Check out tarifaaltar.com for some of the best oils and scents in town.